Things people miss on a home inspection that actually matter. What's up, you guys? It is Meg, the agent, and I'm at a home inspection today. I decided to take you guys along because there are sometimes things that people miss on a home inspection that, in my opinion, should not be missed. So I'm gonna take you guys along today for my home inspection, and we're gonna talk about a few things together. So this is the property we're inspecting. It's an 8-unit multiplex in Portsmouth, Virginia. We already finished this side. There's 4 units on this side. There's 4 units on the other side. But one of the first things I always look at is if the property has gutters and how the gutters are situated. So see how that downspout is not extended at all? It's right, the water will just spit out right at the bottom of the foundation. That's not what we want. We want the drainage to be completely, we just want it as far away from the property as possible. You know what I mean? Especially on, it doesn't matter, crawl or slab foundation, you need proper drainage. You know, it may not create problems immediately, but down the line, see how the water will kind of just dig into the dirt after some time. So it just really affects the foundation, right? If we do not address that, or if it's been like that for a really long time, it can start to cause problems. Another thing for this one that I've noticed is indiscrepancies unit by unit. So some of these units have been turned over more recently, and they've had flooring, they've had paint, they've had newer appliances put in. But some of the units have not been turned over for however long. So you'll see, you know, some carpet has been ripped or just some deferred maintenance that hasn't been done. So especially with a multi-family property, you cannot inspect just one property and expect the other X amount of properties to be the same. You need to inspect each and every unit, and you really cannot bank on the fact if one looks good then the rest do, because that is not the case at all. Another thing that we want to look at is the age of water heaters, but not only the age, but the capacity, right? Because if the capacity of a water heater can only handle so many gallons, then that's something we need to know. If that's going to be a capital expense that we need to replace water heaters, possibly, it's just something we need to know. Another thing is ventilation in the kitchens and the bathroom. You need to make sure that your bathroom and your kitchen are properly vented, because if not, you're just asking for a mold problem. Right, Craig?
What's that?
Ventilation. It's important.
Yes, it is.
If you don't have it in the bathroom, you're just asking for problems, right?
That is correct.
Got
Bathrooms
it.
and kitchens.
All right, and then another thing is the roof, age of the roof, obviously. But we also need to know about the plumbing, because if we have pipes in here that we're unfamiliar with, then, you know, that could be another huge capital expense down the line too. While I'm here, we always check for termite and moisture. However, other points of entry for other pests, we need to also be looking for that as well. Just everything. And this is why I come to home inspection, guys, because I want to know the full story on the property that we are purchasing. Yes, we. This is a group effort. Maybe your house. But I am actively involved, and I don't know. I do this because I'm so passionate about it. And I'm passionate about people living their best life. And if you get a property that needs a whole bunch of work unexpectedly, you probably are not going to be living your best life. So that's that. I think I hit on most of the things I wanted to talk about, especially the things that people miss on home inspection. Another thing is the electrical. Electrical, you need to know the electrical setup. You need to know if there are split meters. You need to know what units share. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. One moment. Haley Marie. Yeah, ignore me. I got us in. We're good. Sorry about that. We're almost done though. No. Oh. I mean, it didn't look like it was an aggressive dog, but the way that he got up kind of at the end, started growling, kind of just, I mean, it looks like maybe a terrier or a beagle mix. I have no, it was definitely a mix. I know. Let me see what I can do. If I can corral the dog maybe and just keep it away from the inspector. Are you cool with me doing that? I mean, I know, right? I just didn't want anybody, like, if there's a camera, they're like, who the hell's going in my fridge? Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll try. I'm gonna go in there and then, because that's our last one. Yeah, we'll figure it out. I think we got it. It's not terrible. Just the termite and moisture guy kind of got scared off. So let me see if I can get in there.
Don't you feel glamorous?
Yeah. So is this like what you do want to do? This is like kind of fun. You're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, tell my kidney and liver that, because like, did you have a bad day? Here's more vodka.
Yeah, right. It was too funny. Okay, I'll keep you updated.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks.
Okay.
Bye. Okay, so one of the units, I think I said it earlier, has a dog in the unit, and we went to go inside, and the dog's like starting to growl. So the listing agent's like, maybe go in the fridge and see if there's any treats in the fridge. Sure. All right, so let's go see. Anyways, I think that's all I wanted to talk about in my video. So follow along for more fun days. I'm out here in these streets doing stuff like this every single day. Sometimes I'm showing a house, sometimes I'm at a home inspection, And sometimes I'm at home, but I just think of important things that I think people should know, and I hope you follow along and enjoy what I have to say. Okay, so click that subscribe button and follow me on Instagram too, because I'm really trying to boost my subscribers and my followers, because like I said, I think I have a lot of resourceful information that people need to know. Okay, have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys next time.